Hello, this is the Holy Rover in Bingen, Germany, exploring sites connected to Hildegard of Bingen. Hildegard of Bingen was a 12th century mystic, writer, healer, composer, naturalist, and advisor to kings and bishops. I was fortunate to get the chance to explore the sites connected to her life in Bingen, Germany. I began by traveling south by boat through one of the most beautiful sections of the Rhine. The river is bordered by high bluffs and steeply terraced vineyards, with picturesque castles every few miles. While much has changed in the 9 centuries since Hildegard's time, I realized she too must have been awed by this dramatic landscape. In the town of Bingen, I started my Hildegard tour at the Museum am Strom. I explored its historical exhibits and marveled at displays of her brilliantly colored, highly symbolic visions. Afterwards, I wandered through its garden, planted with some of the medicinal plants mentioned in her writings. Up the hill from the museum, I toured St. Rochus Chapel, another landmark on the Hildegard Trail. For many centuries, it was the primary place where Hildegard was honored. And in the underground stone vaults where Hildegard's Abbey once stood, I attended a presentation by the Civius Institute for Art and Spirituality, which is inspired by her teachings. Next, I enjoyed lunch at the Hildegard Forum, a restaurant that follows her teachings on a healthy diet. And then I headed across the river to the town of Rudesheim. At St. Hildegard Abbey, high atop a hill, I learned about her living spiritual legacy. The abbey is incredibly beautiful, built in neo-Romanesque style and surrounded by vineyards. It's home to a community of nuns who honor Hildegard's memory while keeping the rhythms of Benedictine life and prayer.
Well, it all started in the late 70s when Hildegard was so-called rediscovered. In former times, nobody read about her or talked about her too much. But then all of a sudden there came like a big wave in interest in her scriptures and in her person, and the visitors were coming and coming, and especially from foreign countries, from the United States, as I said before. And it was a boom, that came over us. We didn't expect it, and we had no idea why it suddenly all came up again. But since then, Hildegard has been spread in the whole world, and people are coming here, and they sometimes are better informed than we are ourselves.
Finally, I ended my Hildegard tour at the parish and pilgrim church of St. Hildegard, which is located on the site of Hildegard's second abbey. Its altar features a lovely mosaic of Hildegard's vision of the Holy Trinity. Below is a golden box containing her relics, the final resting place for this remarkable saint, mystic, writer, composer, and healer.